Back to the Daily Dish. We are joined now by author Tom Watson, here to share some experiences in his brand new book and also some fatherly wisdom. And I think this is a great topic, especially with the economy as tight as it is. So many dads stressed about getting it all done right now, being a family man, getting it done at work. And hopefully you have some tips in your book to help all the daddies out there. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well.
Good.
Thanks for having me on.
And you got the blue memo.
I got the blue memo, yes. Thanks for sending that out via email and Twitter.
And Twitter. We put it out there. What inspired you to write the book, Man Shoes?
You know, I had a stroke and several years ago, and I wrote it actually as a journal to my sons. Wow. So it wasn't really supposed to be a book, but a friend of mine read the journal that I wrote, and he said, you know, Tom, every man needs to read that. He said, it's the best book I've ever read. What
types of things were you writing to your sons?
You know, I journaled back to them about my life. I went through 13 foster homes. And
wow.
So I wanted my sons to know who their dad was in case I passed away. And so I journaled back to them about my life. And what I got to is about 18 years of age. I thought to myself, well, what have I learned? I'm 50 now. So what have I learned? What would I share with my sons to help them become a man, a father, a husband, and a father?
Well, and these are things you don't talk about, do you? All the time. You forget as dads to discuss these things and share them with your kids.
Time to reflect, yeah.
We internalize things.
Right.
Men, we're knuckleheads, right? We internalize everything, and
we have to spell it out for you.
And you girls say it in one line because we get it that way, right? And that's what we say.
Well, and you have 4 tips on how to be a better father. Is that what your tips are?
Well, we've got some tips on being a better dad, being a better husband.
Well, and the first one you mentioned is establish sustainable traditions. Focus on those little things. It doesn't have to be the huge ones.
Yeah, our lives are built on bricks. All of us have bricks in our lives. You have work, you have your husband, you have your children, you have your family, you have fitness, you have these bricks. But what makes those bricks stay together is the mortar that we fill in around those bricks. And so those little traditions that we do in our families, the little things, we have a your special plate. So if somebody does something neat in our family, at dinner time, that person gets the red your special plate. We all know why. It's not a big celebration, but it shows them that we recognize you did something really cool today.
That's an awesome tradition because they feel, and they feel good about it, and they can sit at dinner and talk about their experience too. Yeah. Okay, well, this one's interesting.
Yeah,
talk
you
about
said
the next one.
To put your spouse first before your children.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that.
Absolutely. And this is, we try to, I was talking this morning on a radio station, and they asked me about this, and I said, sometimes we try to be our kids' best friends, and we're not. We're not supposed to be that. We're supposed to be their parent, and we're supposed to be, if I'm married with you, you're supposed to be my best friend. And we're supposed to administer the family together. And our children are very important to us, but I'm their parent. I'm not their best friend. So you and I are friends, I'm the parent.
I've always heard, too, like if you put your spouse first, your kids see that. And it causes so much harmony in the home that it actually will benefit them.
And that's what you're looking for.
My mom and I had that conversation. I remember as a teenager going, I just want you to be my friend. And I remember her saying, no, you have friends. I'm your mom. And I was like, ooh.
I tell my sons when they in grade 12, when you finish school, on the last day of your final exam, when you leave that school, I'm no longer your parent, I'm your dad. Which means I don't have to tell you what to do anymore. I'm just your dad, and I can be your mentor.
But I'm still your dad.
If you let me.
Yeah.
But I'm still your dad.
I like this one, too. Don't blink. Remember as a teenager when you thought 30 was old, once you hit 30, then you look back. Why do we have to not know all this at 20 and 18? It takes time to look back and go, time passes fast.
Time goes by so quickly, and we don't have our children as long as we think we do. We need to build into them at a young age. Even at 13 and 14, our kids start to get more diverse interests. Their friends become more important and whatever. So we think we have them for 18 years. You have them for about 12, 13 years, and then it starts to go away a little bit, and then it comes back again. But the reality of it is, don't blink, because you think you're in this, and it's the worst thing you're doing right now as a parent. It's just sucking up all your time, and it's all about them. It's going to be over quickly.
Well, we're almost out of time, but we don't want to forget that you say to start traditions, which, you know, it's never too late to start a tradition,
It's never
right?
too start.
Well, I like the red plate, just a little something.
Just little things
small.
that you can
Always
sustain.
remember.
Something you can sustain. It's not a big event.
For more information on this book and to get the book, go to manshoes.net. This is what it looks like. It's out right now. There's the info on your screen, too, and we can put it on our website. But I swear, moms out there, wives out there, maybe get it for your guy. Have them read this.
I tell the ladies, they love it. Actually, if you go on the site, they love it. Buy it, read it, and give it to your husband.
I would love my husband to read that. Thank you, Tom, so much.
Thanks for having me on.
And we're checking in to see how things are going on in the kitchen.
What are we making?